Hey there, friends. It's Kris Poore of KrisPooreMedia fame. You know, the same name in the title and the same name in the person. That's me. And by fame, I don't mean fame because nobody knows who I am. Yet. So this YouTube channel is relatively new. I don't have anything on it as of yet except for one video prior to this one. So this is video number 2. The first one was a podcast I did with J.R. Diggs. You can go watch that. But now I'm looking for excuses to populate this channel a little more since podcasts aren't the easiest thing for me to do right now, especially still as a radio student in the second year at Mohawk College. I think I forgot to breathe while I said all that. So I'm just trying to brainstorm different ideas of what to do, what I could put on here, what could be entertaining, what will get you to watch and interact, because that's kind of the whole point of this thing, is I want to interact with you. So you see plenty of videos coming out down the road as I think of new things to do from the comfort of my own home, because as a history piece, this is during the pandemic of 2020. Specifically November 2020. So I thought like a good video to do, especially is like the number 2 video. It should have been number 1, but hey, what do you know? I'm not very good at this kind of thing. It's a little introduction video about me, and so you can learn a little bit about me and things that I like and do, and just know me as a personality, and then maybe eventually I can learn more about you as we continue to interact down the road and such. I don't want to take up too much of your time, so we should get this started. So here are 10... kind of messed that up. 10 things to know about me. So thing number 1, I'm a type 1 diabetic, and I have been since about late 2000, December 2000 if I remember correctly. So yeah, it's been, I'm almost up the 20-year anniversary of diabetes. Isn't that fantastic? Thanks. I'd like to get a nice celebratory cake for it, but cake, diabetes. Oops. Let's go on to thing number 2. Speaking of medical conditions, I'm also a celiac. What's celiac exactly? If you don't know, that's fine. Pretty much, I can't have gluten at all. I can't have wheat, I can't have barley, I can't have rye. More often than not, I can't have oats. That kind of thing. It's not even an intolerance. It's like seriously a disease, and it can do damage over time. I've been that since January 2018, so that was great considering I was getting into a lot of different types of beers and really refining my palate and everything like that beforehand. And now that's kind of more or less permanently on the back burner because my gut can't handle it. So let's get on with some better things. Number 3, I am actually an independent musician. A musician. I am in my own band. I'm a one-man band. It goes by the name Frail State. I have an EP out and I have a full-length album out. I'm pretty sure I'm going to plaster it all over the screen, down in the description below, or wherever this video ends up, because there's nothing wrong with a little self-promotion. And when I say I'm a one-man band, I do everything in the band. You know, I sing, I play guitar, bass, which guitars and bass are all back there. I have a little MIDI controller in front of me here. I have a synthesizer on the other side of the room. I have an amp that I kind of use sometimes, and there's a pedal on top of it. How quaint. And I actually use this microphone to record my vocals. As a matter of fact, with all the music I've written up to this point, here's a quick snippet of everything I've written, starting now. Avoid it. Boom! Intense, right? I know. Frail State. Check it out. I should have mentioned, if you want to check it out, it's in the same vein of like industrial rock, 9 Inch Nails, Tool, Filter, those kinds of bands. So yeah, check that out if you like that, or just check it out because you're curious and maybe you want to expand your palate a little bit. And number 4, speaking of industrial rock and 9 Inch Nails, 9 Inch Nails is actually my favorite band, and I've met Trent Reznor too, and that was a fantastic moment in my life. Hold on, I'll show you. Comes back in. Shit. Now this is me in 2009, if you can see it correctly. This is when I met Trent Reznor, June 2009. This is outside the Toronto Molson Amphitheater. It was called the Molson Amphitheater at the time. I think that's definitely not what it is. I think it's the Budweiser stage now. I think that's the name of it, as of November 2020. And I even got him to sign an album. The whole band did at the time, technically, but Trent Reznor, very near and dear to my heart. So thing number 5, my favorite movie. So right now, as of right now, it's Hereditary. Fantastic horror film, very psychological, and I mean, just there are some genuinely creepy and unsettling moments in that movie. But the runner-up was actually my favorite movie for a long, long time. It was No Country for Old Men from 2007, I believe. I think so. Another fantastic movie. Love it. Still love it. Kind of slow, but love it. But anyway, number 6. I can tell you my favorite video games, I guess. You know, I'm a millennial. I'm 31 years old, so I definitely grew up with gaming and everything like that. But I can't nail down just one, although I'm pretty sure if I had to pick a favorite, it's going to be Shadow of the Colossus for the PlayStation 2. Just such a beautiful game, very minimal, kind of repetitive, but there is so much to admire in this repetitiveness, and just, I don't know. You would have to check it out for yourself. Runners up, Sega Genesis had Gunstar Heroes, which I adore that game so much that, hold on, I'll be right back again. I love it so much that I actually bought the soundtrack on vinyl. That's right, I'm that much of a nerd that I bought the Gunstar Heroes soundtrack on vinyl. This thing is amazing, and actually I'm going to show it off really quick. It has like art all over the place. It's fantastic. As you can see, one record, it's blue. I don't want to take it out too much, it's probably going to damage things. And then the other one, red. Neat. Great, now I gotta put these back. And I guess kind of shooting off that point of that vinyl record, I actually have a very big vinyl record collection as well. I should have added it on this list, I didn't, so I'm just throwing it in right now as I'm going. By the other, try that again. I was gonna say, two other games that I actually also really like too are Silent Hill 3 for the PS2. I love the whole Silent Hill series, up to Silent Hill The Room, and then everything after that sucks. And then Metal Gear Solid 3, and I love every single Metal Gear Solid game, for the most part. So number 7, am I a cat or a dog person? Dog. I like cats too, don't get me wrong, I actually like both. I have no problems with either, but I just have a softer spot for dogs. I love the furriness and the borkiness and the boopiness and the doggo pupper something. Number 8. Okay, so I love hockey and football, so yeah, obviously NHL hockey. I'm open to other types of hockey too, but NHL mostly. Can you not see the Montreal Canadiens flag? I kind of have half on screen. Yeah, it's part of my studio space. This is my recording studio, by the way, and I'm also a big Hamilton Tiger Cat fan for CFL football. I don't pay too much attention to the NFL. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I used to like the Bucks until they signed Brady. That's right, I don't like Brady. So I switched to the Titans, because they've always been kind of like a secondary team to me. But to the Ticats, I mean, I've been a huge fan forever. I have a Darren Flutie jersey. Maybe I'll throw in a picture somewhere on the screen if I have one. Maybe. Here's a picture of me meeting Danny McManus and Rob Hitchcock. And here's a bunch of pictures of me getting my jersey signed by the rest of the 1999 Hamilton Grey Cup team, except for Darren Flutie, the guy I really wanted to meet. Ball's in your court, Mr. Flutie. I'll be waiting. Number 9, we're almost done this video. That's great because it's less editing for me to do. Going back for a minute, when I was saying that I'm a musician and I do literally everything in that band, including singing, I actually took vocal lessons when I was a kid. Yes, I took vocal lessons as a child. I think it was like 12 or 13 years old, something along the lines of that. I don't really remember too much. Did they pay off? Probably not. I'm not a terrible singer, but let's just say I didn't really benefit from those vocal lessons. In number 10, I'm going to leave up to you to decide which one's the real one. As a matter of fact, you can leave it in the comments below what you think is the real one, and the winner will get a shout out in the next video that I actually decide to make. So the question is, what is the first question? Last question. What is the question? What is the first ever CD that I purchased for myself from the now non-existent store of Music World? If you're old enough to remember Music World, then these CDs are going to be going back quite a way. Is it A, Limp Bizkit's Significant Other? Is it B, WWF The Music, Volume 3? Is it C, System of a Down's Toxicity? Or is it D, Big Shiny Tunes 4 from Much Music? Those are the 4 choices. First correct answer gets a shout out in next week's video. Although, I don't know if I can expect any answers down in the comments below, because there's like 2 or 3 subscribers to this channel, and this is a new video, and I just don't think it's going to happen. We'll see. Well, there you go. There you have it. There it is. 10 fascinating facts about me. How vain. That's all about me. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned something today, and I hope you continue to follow along. So subscribe to the channel so that way you can see more videos as they keep coming out, and I will keep including you in my little narrow tunnel world here, or something along the lines of that. And you can also follow me on other social media platforms. I'm going into radio, and look how much I'm just slurring through these words. Follow me on other social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. They're all at KrisPooreMedia. I'll flash them down on the screen or something, and links down below. Do that, that would be great. Follow along in my adventures, and of course there's links to my music as well. Frailstate.com. Anyways, have a fantastic day. I will see you very soon. Take care, friendlies. I don't know why I did that.